guys, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my makeup with you guys on camera. I've done a lot of these videos and I haven't uploaded like 90% of them, but I'm hoping to upload this one because I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna pull these lovely pieces of hair back so they're not in my way. I cut my hair recently. I mean, I didn't cut like a ton, but it was like down here, so I cut a decent amount off and I'm liking it at the moment, so really into shorter hair right now. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to moisturize my face with my moisturizer that I've used forever, and I'm actually in the market to try out a new one, so I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I really want like a Tatcha product. Oh my gosh, I keep seeing like everyone talking about them and using them, and I don't have one and I feel like I need one in my life, so probably gonna get that soon. I'm going to use my Too Faced Hangover Primer because this is my, I feel like a spider was crawling on me. What the hell? Okay, this is my go-to primer. Did you hear me struggle with words just now? Because it was bad. So, what do you guys think about the whole Jacqueline situation going on right now? So currently today while I'm filming this video, which I don't know when this one's actually going to get uploaded, but it's June 14th. So she had just uploaded her explanation video, was it 2 days ago? And I immediately, like, I was on my phone, I was on a walk when I got the notification that this video was uploaded. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to watch this. So I stopped what I was doing and I watched the video. It was insane. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. My shade is 420 Shell Beige. And I put just a couple pumps on the back of my hand and then apply it to my face. But, yeah, so she said basically she held true to her story about the white gloves, which I'm just so torn, you know, because I'm a gullible person and I really want to believe her, but I know so many people are like, nope, this is still a lie. Like, I don't believe anything Jacqueline says, and a lot of people are just not having it, and I don't know what to think at all right now. I really do feel like something has spoken to me. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt so bad because this is her brand. This is something she's put a lot of time into. You would think that she would want it to be good and go over well, but just everything that's going on with the situation, I'm kind of not sure if that's really the case or what is really happening here, because from where I'm sitting, you know, I don't want to put something on my face if it's going to be harmful. And the sad thing is I really, really like the colors of the trio that I got. If you watched my video that I had, which I will link it, gosh, I will link it for you guys. But basically, it was kind of a 2 different days video, and I included most of the original video that I had filmed, which was my first impressions and unboxing. And when I had first filmed this, I didn't actually see anything weird on the lipsticks at first, but I also have never been one to pull out a lipstick and analyze all of it, you know? Like, I don't usually pull it out and stare at it and look for things wrong with it. And these lipsticks, I mean, everybody was doing that. But I did go to use it later and it had the balls in it and it had hairs, and I was like, what the heck? And so then I was concerned, and now I'm even more concerned because Jacqueline's saying, oh, they're safe to use, but then everybody else is saying, no, they're not. And so I'm like, are they safe to use? Like, are my lips gonna fall off? What's gonna happen here? I'm gonna use Fair Neutral. That's the shade name. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. I really need Fair Light Neutral, actually, because this is almost too fair at this point for how I want my under eyes to be. Like, they're very, very white. But I just don't know what to think right now. And I really want to know, like, my viewers' opinions here because, you know, this is, it's a big deal, man. Like, this is people's, like people are saying, it's people's health, it's people's safety. When I first saw the situation, when I first made the video, I was kind of like, you know, I didn't really know what to say about it. I wasn't experiencing a ton of issues, but then I was seeing people say that they had like weird rashes and blisters happening. And the thing is I don't know, and I don't want to say it's not true and that I don't believe it, but like, how do we know that those people are having these blisters and rashes and whatever from those lipsticks? Like, how do we know these people don't get cold sores on the daily and they're just showing their cold sores? And I'm not saying that to be hateful. Like, please don't attack me in the comments about it. But I'm just curious as to, you know, the validity of all of it, because some people will jump on a bandwagon just for the clout, and unfortunately that's just kind of the realm that we live in now in the whole internet and YouTube world, is that people, you know, they want the clout, they want the fame, they want the attention from it, so they're gonna bring light to it. And some people make shit up, and I'm not okay with that. I'm just really torn right now on how to feel about the entire situation. So, I mean, let me know what you guys are thinking on the whole thing. I just don't know. I really don't. If you want me to do another video talking about my feelings, I can. I don't really want to get into it too much because I already feel like I've inserted myself into it too much, and I'm not like, okay. I already feel like I've talked about it more than I should have on my channel, so I'm probably not going to talk about it very much more other than this video, but it's a hot topic right now. And so while I'm getting ready, I'm kind of bringing it up because, like I said, hot topic. So, oh my gosh. Okay, yesterday I did a tutorial that's going to go up before this one where I used pink eyeshadow, and I definitely think from the Alyssa Edwards collection, or the, you know, palette, the Anastasia one, the pink did stain my lids just a little bit, and you can't, okay, we're gonna zoom you in so you can maybe see it. But I am a little bit stained, but it really wasn't that bad. And I like attacked my lid with a color, like cream color base, to try to help with that. And I feel like it did pretty well, actually, keep getting really stained eyelids. So I just wanted to bring that up too. Don't know why, I just felt like including that in this whole shebang that I'm doing here. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm going to do my usual, which is the Anastasia Dip Brow, medium brown. Where's my, oh, there it is. I lose things, it's fine. So I'm really excited because I just made the decision that in August I'm going to purchase a new camera for my channel, along with like a mic, oh my gosh, and pretty much everything needed to have a high quality YouTube channel, and I'm really excited about it. So I currently use a really old camera. I've been using this camera since 2012. I think I got it for Christmas in 2012. So I've been using this for a good, what is that, almost 7 years, and it's time. It's time that I get a new one. Plus I kind of want to dabble in some photography a little bit too, so I'm like, hey, might as well go ahead and just do it. Just freaking do it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm hoping that it goes over well and that it's a good decision. I'm gonna get the Canon 80D. I've gone back and forth of getting like the T7i or the 80D, and I just feel like if I'm gonna get a new camera, I might as well save up the extra and get the 80D and go all out. I'm definitely not gonna have the Sigma lens that everybody uses right away, because that dang Sigma lens is like $700, and I'm trying to buy a new camera, so it's gonna take me a while to get the new lens. But I'm definitely excited to have a DSLR and just better quality and more settings to mess with and all of that. I just feel like it's gonna be good. I'm excited, and I hope that my video quality gets better tremendously, and that maybe it makes people want to watch my videos a little bit more, because I know I'm literally using a Canon SX40HS. Like, it is a power shot type camera. Like, it's what, when I started YouTube, so many people used this back in like 2012. And a lot of people that I'd asked, like, hey, what camera are you using? They were like, oh, I'm using the, you know, Canon SX40HS. And so many of my friends were using it. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get that one. Well, I've never been able to afford getting a new one, so I've had this same old camera for years. And one of the things that really stinks about doing YouTube is I feel like anymore, if you don't have the like crazy good quality, then people just don't watch your videos, or your like watch time isn't as long as it would be if you had like more clear and crisp quality. And that's just kind of the way it is now, unfortunately. So I actually was searching through Instagram and came across glam_by_gg_, okay, this girl, and she has this really pretty look that she did that's really bronzy and red and like awesome. And she said she used the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. So I'm kind of drawing inspiration from her look. Obviously, I have no idea what colors she used, so my look is not going to be like hers, and I'm not going to do like the extra stuff, but that is kind of the inspiration that I had for this look today. So I really love this Jeffree Star palette, by the way. It's amazing. I've had it since Christmas time, right? My husband, at the time my fiance, bought me this palette, and I hadn't used it until recently, and now I'm freaking obsessed with it. I had no idea the quality of Jeffree Star's makeup, like eyeshadows, were this good, but it's really awesome, and I'm super obsessed with it. I'm going to start with this shade. I think I'm going to go in with Taste Buds first, which is this one here. And this, I believe, is his summer collection from last summer. The Thirsty palette is. And I love this palette. I just had no idea how awesome his eyeshadows were. And I've become like, honestly, I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit so you can, because my camera quality sucks, so you can see me a little bit better. But honestly, I've never really gotten into Jeffree Star, and this sounds terrible, but I started getting into Jeffree Star a little bit more when Shane and Jeffree got a friendship, because I'm a huge Shane stan and I don't like care what anyone says. When I first started YouTube back in 2009, like when I first did a YouTube video, which is privated, so don't go looking for it because you're not gonna find it. I was trying to copy how Shane used to do his videos, and I was trying to be funny. And my first beauty video, I was like, I tried being funny on YouTube, but it didn't work. That first beauty video is cringe central, and that one is still on my channel, so if you really wanted to go sit through the cringiest video of your life, go ahead and watch that one, because it is so cringy, and you're going to definitely, you're gonna cringe, but it was good times. It was great times. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick with these orangey, bricky colors, and I'm gonna go with this one here, which is Kumquat. So that's what we're gonna use. And I'm still using my Morphe M433. You can also use a MAC 217, essentially like the same brushes. And I'm going to apply this one into the crease now. This one's definitely a lot more orange. So you're really gonna get that orange shade out of it. But I'm a huge Shane fan, and so more and more through my obsession with Shane and more Jeffree things, I started watching Jeffree, and there was always so many scandals about him back in the day that I just was like, oh, maybe he's not nice, like I heard he's not a nice person, whatever, which is terrible. I actually walked by Jeffree's pink car. What color was it? I don't remember. I went to Fame Expo about 2 or 3 years ago, I think, and I saw his car at my hotel. He was picking up Manny and Patrick. It was back when they were friends, and Manny and Patrick were staying at our hotel, and I never saw them, but I didn't see them like in the elevator or anything, but I looked out the window with some of my friends that I was staying with, and we saw Manny and Patrick and Jeffree all getting into his fancy, I swear it was the pink one, maybe it wasn't, but like his vehicle, and I was like, what the heck? And I wasn't such a Jeffree fan back then, so I didn't like stop and take a picture of it or do anything creepy like that. But now if I were to see that, I would totally stop and take a picture and be creepy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the shade Stroke, which is this one over here, and we're going to apply it into the crease area. But yeah, so anyways, moral of the story, I really slept on the whole Jeffree palettes and Jeffree, just the whole world of Jeffree Star, and I'm so sad that I did, because I missed out for so many years. And this palette, like I said, was from like last summer, but it's so good. Sorry guys, my camera likes to shut off after 16 minutes. You know that I am getting that Jawbreaker collection when it comes out. Like, there's no way I'm not getting it. All those eyeshadow palettes, probably the mini and the big one, just because, I mean, who doesn't do that? Like, who doesn't collect an excessive amount of makeup? My husband is going to be so annoyed with me when he sees how much money I'm going to spend on this Jeffree collection. Hopefully I'm able to get it and that it doesn't like break down the computers or anything. But we're going to take this dark drizzle shade. That's what I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna take this shade and I'm going to start packing that shade into the outer, very outer third of my eye. And getting some brown brought in. And then this is the technique that I pretty much always use, but I put it in my outer third and then kind of like work it a little bit up into my crease area. It never fails. This is always my main technique for eyeshadow. Everybody has their own thing that they like to do. I pretty much do the same technique with different colors and palettes almost every day, which, you know, it is what it is, but that's just kind of how I do things. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use both Snatched and Plunge. And I think I'm going to take Snatched, oh, that's this one. Snatched on the inner part and then Plunge, is that what it is, Plunge? Yeah, Plunge on the like middle part and blend it into the darker area. So we're gonna start with Snatched. And these shades are just a dream on the lid. They're so pretty. I'm just amazed, honestly, by how good these shimmery shades were. I used them for the first time about 2 weeks ago. I think I filmed that look, honestly, and I don't think I ever edited it or put it up. Like I said, videos will get put up eventually. I promise. I almost want to get these shades wet a little bit, so I'm going to wet my brush. Oh. I always do that. Okay, I'm gonna wet my brush and then go in a little bit more with it. Okay, there we go. This is what I need. Obviously, the makeup artist that did this look that I am inspired by looks way better than the one I'm doing, but it's inspiration, man, so that's what I'm following. I don't even know what shade she used. I wish that I knew every single shade that she used and I could just copy her look. But if I was copying it, I wouldn't do a video because that's rude. Okay, so I saw this look 2 days ago and I've been dreaming about doing it ever since I saw it. Because it's just so bronzy and rich looking and just like perfect for summer eyes. Okay, you want to know why I love these shadows so much? I'm just saying, but it's because I'm obsessed with sparkly eyeshadow. Like, to my core, sparkles are everything. And so the glitter in this just brings out so much life in me, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. So she did like a concealer thing like right here, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do that because that's just too much for me today, and I'm trying to go with kind of like a simplistic look that doesn't have the extra, but hers is so good. You guys should follow her. I just started following her and she's seriously amazing. I love her looks. I want to go back in with that brown shade Drizzle and just really kind of like add a little bit to the outer corner area. Real quick here. This is one of my favorite brushes to do this with. This is an M562. Back when I used to do like the Morphe Brush Club, which I don't even know if they still do that, but I used to get those brushes and this was one of them that came in it, and I was like, what the heck am I gonna do with this little brush? And I found out, and it's amazing, and now I can't live without it, and I use that brush all the time. So I have like a huge collection of Morphe brushes from doing that club, and I have a box full of Morphe brushes that I don't use because there's a lot of them that I wasn't gonna use. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the shade Parched, which is his, oh gosh, sorry, his nice like matte white shade. cream. Sorry, it's not really white. It's like an eggshell creamy shade. And I'm going to put that on right there. I just put it in my eyebrow. It's whatever. Okay, so now I want to create kind of that darkness under my eye area. So we're going to find, I'm trying to find my brush. Here it is. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take Drizzle, and I'm going to take just this smudge brush, which is an E21 from Sigma. If you're wanting to use exactly what I have, that is what I'm using. And I'm going to smudge it along my lash line here. So for my bright inner corner shade, I'm not seeing one that I want, so I'm going to grab my Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca Cosmetics, which Jacqueline T, here I am using a Jacqueline product. Do they still sell this? I think they do. I think they made it part of their permanent line. And I'm gonna put this in my inner corner because I wanted like a really nice shiny highlight. And you know that Champagne Pop is always a good bright shiny highlight to use. I will give her this. Champagne Pop was a great part of her line. Or part of Becca's line. Like, it's my favorite. Like, when I do makeup on other people, I'm always using this because it looks good on every skin tone. It's incredible. Okay, so I'm going to use my two eyeliners. I'm going to use the tattoo liner from Kat Von D, which is my usual. You know what's amazing? I can always do a good wing on this eye, and then I go to do it on my right side, and it never looks as good as my left. You wanna know what's scary? So I do makeup on people all the time, and I can do a winged eyeliner on myself really easily, but winged eyeliner on other people scares the crap out of me, and people are always like, oh, it's a little uneven, and I'm like, sorry, I'm good at it on myself. I'm gonna use the NARS liner. This I've had forever, and it's just this little one. It's just their black eyeliner. I don't know what it's called, but I've had it for like what seems like 1,000 years. And I ran into my normal one the other, like right around my wedding. Actually, I think I had to use this one at my wedding, so it's been over a month. But I've purchased my normal eyeliner and I haven't used it yet because I've been trying to use that one up now. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Man Eater mascara from Tarte, which this is personally my favorite mascara right now. My best friend used it and she was obsessed with it too. So she's definitely gonna need this mascara in her life. When we go to Stampede, we're gonna go to Ulta and we're gonna get it because they don't sell this at Sephora. It's only at Ulta, so just saying. Okay, so I quickly did my mascara and then I added on my lashes because those were just not working for me to do on camera. So these are my Ardell Wispy lashes because those are my usual go-to lashes. So now I'm going to do my face makeup, so I'm gonna zoom you out a little bit. This is a lot better. All right, so I'm going to use my nasty old, probably expired Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. Yeah, that's where it's from. I was like, wait, is that where it's from? Yeah, I really need to stop using this probably and just get a new one instead of trying to use it up because this is really old. But I have a lot of products that are really old and I kind of just don't know when to get rid of them because I've spent a lot of money on my makeup. And I mean, if it's not causing me any harm, I guess I'm gonna keep using it because I've been using this bronzer a lot. And I mean, I've hit pan, but I hit pan on it 3 years ago and it's pretty much looked like that since I hit pan on it, so. All right, then I'm going to use my Warm Soul blush from MAC. This is one of my favorite blushes because it always looks good. Always, no matter what I'm doing, this blush never fails me. And it doesn't ever make me look too you know, too blushed out, because no one wants to look overly blushed, you know what I mean? Because that can look kind of bad, but I usually put it on pretty heavy at first because it'll fade. And then I'm gonna go ahead and match my inner corner highlight with the Jaclyn Hill highlight, which I'm so beyond in love with. Despite all of the Jaclyn Hill drama right now, this highlight is so good. It photographs really well, but sometimes in real life, I feel like I look a little bit over the top with my highlighter. Just like a smidge, but it looks so good. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Bestie lipstick here after I've tried on 1,000 lipsticks. I don't even know if I'm gonna leave that whole try on sesh in or if I'm going to edit all of that out, but I'm gonna just use this shade. Which is the Tarte Liquid Lip in Bestie, and it is not quite what I want. So this is my completed look today. Thank you guys for getting ready with me and having fun. I really love my shorter hair, so excuse me and my touching and like doing this crap and making myself look crazy. I just really, really am digging the shorter hair. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of my shorter hair, because I'm really enjoying it. And let me know your favorite palette this summer that you've been using. I really want to kind of dabble in some other palettes. Definitely am going to do a comparison video of these two palettes here pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to all of you in my next video. Bye guys!